So another thing I thought of as we were doing this, I'm like, if we're going to replace the saddle, let's go ahead and replace the nut, because the nut down here, this nut is pretty grooved. Now if the groove gets too deep where the string goes through, it'll develop a thing called fret buzz. So, and you'll be able to tell it. It sounds terrible when you pluck the string. It makes a vibrating, terrible sound. It's, it really sounds bad. So you don't want to do it. It doesn't have that clear tone you would have with the normal pluck of the string, but it makes a really bad buzzing sound, and you don't want that. So the way to take that off, or to remove it, is you can score with a X-Acto knife or something like that. Be careful, don't cut yourself. Just at the very edges, right underneath it, and right at the sides. And then as soon as you've done that, don't be careful if you go up here, because you don't want to cut, obviously, the paint or make it look bad. Then you can use a guitar hammer, which is rubber on this end and plastic on this end, depending on what you're. So this is like for pounding on frets, things like that, and this is for anything else you want to hit. So these are actually removable if you need to change them out. So it's again, it's a couple bucks, something to put in your toolkit. So the way to take that off, and again, not a luthier, but I do know this is how it works. So you take the hammer, I use the rubber end, and you just tap on it. You have to hit it very hard, and you'll see it start to come loose. Voila, it's off. So then we can take a new nut and put it in. So this one's already pre-scored to a certain degree, which means it's grooved, and it goes in the exact same way. So it's going to be the flat side against this part of it. And you have two options at this point. You can either let the tension of the strings hold it in place, or you can glue it. So we're going to do a little bit of both. We're going to put some glue on it and put it in place, and then we're going to put the strings on it to provide tension. So stay tuned for that next.